So, day 4 of tidying the garden, and yes, I do have socks on this time. Little toadstool mushroom sockies, and the good old hunters to protect the footsies and the tootsies. So, okay, here we go. So we'll hop into the garden now and see what go on. Squish them on. Squish. Got my crockies. Been wearing my crockies and non-stop. Do not buy Crocs if you want to wear other shoes. You won't be able to if you end up sticking your foot in Crocs, because they will be the only shoes you ever wear. And honestly, that can be a problem, especially if you need to wear professional shoes or other shoes. You cannot. But yeah, let's henceforward into the garden. And I have supervision. We've got little Miss Pepsi, little Miss Princess for us today to supervise. And we have other supervision. This is the chief supervisor, Pepsi, who is the mother of Princess. She's the chief. And then we've got Pepsi's son, believe it or not, Mr. Hiccup. Look at him. Isn't he a darling? Yes. He can be a little bit questionable at times. He looks like an angel now, but he wants to be the king of everybody. But he is my soulmate, so they're going to supervise us today while we're in the garden. I've got the shears and I'm going to show you what I'll be working with on day 4, stage 4, gardening with Kit Kat. Now, I did this the other day. There is more to do, and that the other day. Now I'm going to focus on the back end, which will be over here. So I think I'll do some more of this side of that bush, in which the palm tree is in the middle. And I'm going to tackle some of this nettles and this interesting bush here. It's massive. I don't know what it's called. I need to get the plants app on the go so I can try and detect the names of some of the plants. I know that this is a silver birch and the massive ivy, so if anything, I will say I'm going to try and tackle more of this area, the back, and a bit more of these, and this, which is this is some, I don't know what it is. Let me know if you know. And then there's lots of like nettles as well. So yeah, let's get, and that's Megan, as you might know, buried under that part. So we'll respect her and keep her there. She'll be the other supervisor of the day, because I do want to clear this as much as possible now, so that I can try clear it up at the waist, you know, take it to the tip, and then hopefully I can start trying to do some trimming and strimming of the grass, see how that looks, and then get on with trying to do a bit of lawn mowing. I've got to be really careful as well, because the grass is long. Operation 626. So yeah, let's get on with trimming some of these now. doing this here. Get rid of some of these nettles first so I can actually get in there. Rid of the fire. Do up here as well. Top heavy. So just to show, we have a various amount of things here. We've got ivy, we've got these like nettles, really big ivy leaves at the back, which I will be trimming, even though they do look very nice and beautiful. Yeah, so ivy, nettles, this bush here, not too sure what it's called, let me know if you know, and holly. So we've got some holly down there, and that's what we're dealing with. I'm trying to trim all this back so I can clear it all up, some rubbish, and then hopefully I can start doing strimming in like sections, if that makes sense, and get round this bit over here. In fact, I think I'll go there now and then see how it all goes. So what I'm going to do is keep going on this area here, because as you can see it's rather thick, and it's difficult to see everything. I'm just going to keep going, and then what I'm going to have to do is get some bags, hop to the skip, chuck it all in the skip, and then come back and have another look, and then keep doing that. In fact, I might do a little filming at the skip as well if possible, and then I can show you what that looks like. another time. Look at this feather. So yeah, I'm going to turn off the camera for a bit so I can concentrate, and then you can get on doing your garden as well. Whatever it is you guys just need to do, let me know. Plus, if you have any gardening tips on how to trim a bush, I wouldn't know. Let me know in the comments, because I guess it's sort of similar like to being a hairdresser. There must be a way around it. Okay. Whoosh. So, just to show so far what I've been doing, I've been basically trimming or hacking all this crazy bush. I need to cut as much back as possible, and then I've been doing more of this tree from this side, because there's a palm tree in the middle, and I believe there's a tree coming from behind the wall that's hanging over. I need to try and get some more of this bulk down until I can get a gardener professional to help a bit more at some point. Yeah. But yeah, so I can walk a bit more here now, and I've chopped some of the ivy, some of the nettles, and some of this bush, as well as some of that. I'll keep going a bit longer, and yeah, but the gloves went on because of the nettles, and then soon I shall be getting the waste bags, chucking in as much as possible, and then going over maybe everything again a bit more, and then taking it to the tip. But then I'll probably try and do some strimming on the grass, and then potentially lawn mowing, going back to the tip again, and then focusing on the patio and the long grass on this end, and then to do a little more gardening in the sense that I do want to plant some flowers, and maybe try planting a couple of vegetables somewhere. So I will be making a bit of a vegetable patch at some point. I am growing some herbies in my kitchen windowsill, which I love. I do love a funky little herb to put in the food and to make tea with. But yeah, any gardeners, any tips would be most appreciated. But it's all a learning process. So I will be coming back to this end and doing this a bit more. And should be interesting to see the progress as I go on. So yeah, what I'll do is probably have a break now, and then come back to it. I need to order some waste bags, and then I can put all this lot in, have a step back, and then do the tip. So that's it for today, but I have been enjoying crunching the leaves and all this bramble with the wellies. So yeah, it's quite good fun having a crunch and a munch with the wellies on, and it's been a glorious day. So I'm going to leave you curious cats, and have a lovely day today. Let's have a little sit down, a little kick back. What? Booty's off. Oh my goodness. So yeah, they have really have come in handy. Oh, a bit of fresh air to the footsies, because we all know, if you follow my other channel, that Alley Kit Kat loves barefoot walking, earthing in nature. It's the best thing for your health. Well, it's one of the best things for your health. Being out in the natures and with your footsies, with your tootsies, and just having a little kickback on the grass, on the beach, on the rocks, in between all the trees. So yeah, take it easy. Don't be cheesy, stay sleazy. Hurrah.